Doug's number one. Doug, you're always number one in my book, brother. Always. So, good evening, folks. How's everybody out there in YouTube land this evening? Another episode of Carl and Lily on the good ship Lily 2. So, hello, Emma Wetson. How are you? Weston. Hey, Frank. How you feeling, Frank? I hope you're feeling better, my friend. I hope you're feeling better. You've had a hard road last couple of days, man. Anyhow, everything is fine here on the good ship Lily 2. Hey, Gene. Evening, sir. How are you doing? Hey, Teresa Dean. How you doing? I am feeling awesome, darling. No, it's not you. It's buffering. God damn it. I spent all day today on the phone with AT&T trying to work this shit out and was assured that after they had me shut my phone on and off a couple of times today while they were recycling stuff that everything was going to be fine. God damn it. Pardon me using the Lord's name in vain, but I'm a little pissed. I should not be buffering this evening. Of all evenings, I should not be buffering this evening. I spent like 5 hours today. Seriously, I spent like 5 hours today arguing with AT&T and cussing them out and getting them to upgrade my system and make a bunch of changes, and seems okay now. Well, let's hope it stays that way, because if it doesn't, I can guarantee you I'm going to be on the phone with AT&T here in about 10 minutes and chewing their ass again. That's right, Teresa, you're right. It's my stream and I'll cry if I want to. No, it's just frustrating, you know, because you're on hold forever and then you're dealing with some idiot on there and he's making all kinds of promises and assurances to you that really isn't working and doesn't do it. And I start my live stream and boom, I had to reconnect immediately. It dropped and had to reconnect. Exactly what he told me he had all fixed. It wouldn't be a problem anymore. And guess what? It's a problem. Man, I tell you what, I think I'm going to go to another carrier. I think AT&T has just finally pissed me off enough to go to another carrier. So I wouldn't cuss the Lord, Skipper. Yeah, Bill, I wasn't cussing the Lord at all. Never would I cuss the Lord. But I am cussing AT&T. And they certainly are not the Lord, although they certainly act like it, don't they? Oh, it might have to do with you being close to the airport. What would being close to an airport? I mean, if anything, close to an airport, I should have better signal. Hey, PC, what's up, man? Hey, Andy, hello, everybody. So, anyhow, I'm sitting here still at Pine Island. You guys could probably recognize I'm still in the same anchorage I was in last night. I spent all day today trying to figure out stuff and get stuff organized. It's the same with all carriers. That Indian thought you were suffering, not buffering, just a language barrier problem. Okay. Finally, Frank Daniels is here. When am I? I've been watching for my apology for 4 days now. Remember you told me that you would publicly apologize to me when you see me next time. All right, well, Frank, there you go. I apologize to you for saying you were a troll. There you go. JD asked and answered, man. That tells you what kind of character Frank has. Thanks, Hank. All right, awesome. See that, guys? How hard was that? You know, how hard was that? JD, I've called a lot of people trolls. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So yeah, Teresa Dean's a troll. Hell, I'm a troll. I'm gonna start trolling myself. Apparently, there's good money in it. So, JD says I'm an old granny here. Innocent one at that. Oh, come on now. If you're old enough to be a granny, you're hardly innocent, darling. Your bandwidth is bad. Picture all out of focus. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cliff. Horizon and never had. Yeah, Gene, I think I'm going that direction, brother. I think I'm going that direction. There you go, JD. Well, tall enough anyway. There you go. Never give him a kiss, Mikey, son of a voice. Okay. Hey, Sailmaster, what's up, dude? Sailmaster, I am so sorry the trolls have been giving you a hard time, my friend. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, if they don't like what I'm doing, move on. But these people are highly motivated to put me in a grave. So, and it ain't going to happen, kids. It just ain't going to happen. Oh, yeah. JD, try refreshing. That might help. Mama, and I'm not too old for anything. There you go. I agree. Verizon works well for me here in the States. I'm in Greece too. Oh, there you go, Steve. On my mind, Buff is bad. Ahoy, Gene and Sailmaster. Okay. Anyhow, guys, so you probably noticed the comment today. I've been working on a couple projects all day. One, I've been dealing with AT&T. I mean, seriously, I spent 4 or 5 hours with AT&T today. I really did. And you know, it's like one idiot tells you one thing, you talk to the next person, and they tell you just the opposite of what the last guy told you. AT&T needs to get their shit together. There is ridiculous stuff going back and forth. I no longer have a contract with them. I only owe $100 to damn. Carl, you restart. Yeah, Bill, I don't think restarting would improve it any. I really don't. I should be back now. That should be back in a little bit better picture. Guys, I'm up on deck. I'm up here trying to get as good a signal as I can. AT&T is too big for their britches. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to tell AT&T to keep KMA. You're now good. Okay. All right, better now. Anyhow, I'll show you guys a dog. There's Miss Lily. Hello, dog. She's up on deck supervising, making sure all the boats go by me correctly. Might be my data package. We just updated my data package to the latest and greatest thing. Seriously, we just spent 5 hours. I kid you not. 5 hours today on a phone with AT&T. They assured me this shit was not going to happen. For Rhonda's husband, if that is how the phone... Rhonda's husband? What the hell does Rhonda's husband have to do with anything, Carter Hayes? You know, Carter, I'm sorry, son, but you really seem to have a lot of misinformation. Rhonda is not related to me in any way, shape, or form. She has nothing to do with me, Carter Hayes. I don't know where you get your information, but that is wholly inaccurate. You do not know what you're talking about, sir. Miss Lily, cheerio smile. There you go. Yep, she is a trooper. My bad, Johanna. Yes, Johanna's husband. And Johanna's husband, Larry, is actually oblivious as to what's going on with his card. They already refunded his card, and they've got their money back. Johanna made sure of that. I made sure of that, and I got AT&T all taken care of. Apparently, the phone bill got paid a total of 3 times this month. I paid it twice, and she ended up paying it once, so they ended up refunding her once. So, tell you what, I'm done with AT&T. As soon as I get someplace on shore, I'm going to make sure I get it changed over. So, yeah, they said whatever they did today was going to take effect immediately, Andy. I cannot tell you how frustrated I am after spending 5 freaking hours with them today. And, you know, I have a lot to do today. I had a lot of stuff to do. I didn't have 5 hours to spend on AT&T. And I spoke to like 4 different people in that 5 hours. They even mentioned something that has nothing to do with them at all. Yeah, Billy, I kind of agree with you there. Yep. Why is he oblivious? I'm sure you asked his permission. Carter Hayes, I did not ask his permission because I did not authorize any charges on his card. And Larry, so why would I ask his permission? It was never authorized. AT&T had no right to use credit card. It was a credit card that had been used once 6 months ago. And I'll explain this again. Make sure you pay attention so you understand it clearly this time. 6 months or so ago, when I was living at Johanna's, my card from Alaska had gotten canceled because I left the state. Oh my God, I told them I left the state. I told them I was going to Ohio. They canceled my card anyway. So while I was waiting for a new card to be issued, I had to pay my phone bill. And so I was using Johanna's card, my ex-wife's card. She had me use her husband's card. I deposited the money into their account and then used their card to make the payment. It was a one-time only event. AT&T should never have saved that credit card. It was never an authorized card on my account ever after that. And yet they went ahead and found that card and charged a bill to them, which should not have been charged to them. They recognized their mistake. They corrected their mistake. They refunded money to the other to Larry's account. So that's all taken care of. So that was 5 hours racking up your AT&T phone bill. Yeah, pretty much it, Gene. Oh man, I would just live it with them. Yeah, it doesn't matter, plastic, whether it's AT&T's tower or not. They have contracts to work through that. And Frank said ex-wife's hubby, the link, see if he will donate to the cause. Oh, okay. Send the ex-wife's link. Okay, guys, just so you know, my ex-wife's husband is in a vegetable state with throat. Okay, I don't know if I'm back, but I'm going to keep this really short here, guys. Frank, you should not delete Sailmaster. Okay, he's usually a pretty good guy. He's been a very good guy. He's helped me out a lot, Frank, so let him go ahead and speak. Frank, don't delete Sailmaster. Now you have to apologize to him too, please. Stop, Carl. Just stop right now. You owe no one any place. Thanks, Teresa. I appreciate it. Yep, I'm going to move on. You worked for Verizon for 10 years. Well, then Dick will blame you. No, it has nothing to do with Verizon, but I'm going to switch back to them. I used to have Verizon a long time ago, and I'm going to go back to Verizon. Been around 22 years. I'm not switching. There you go, Gene. Yeah, well, apparently I need to go back to Verizon because AT&T has really now pissed me off. He just deleted Sailmaster. Nope, I don't think he got deleted. I think he got timed out. I hope he didn't get deleted. Did you delete him, Frank? Damn it. No, just a message was deleted by Sailmaster. And he was timed out. Frank, stop doing that. Sadly, you switched to Verizon and you will need a new phone. Been through that. Just said message was deleted. Yeah, the message was deleted, not Sailmaster himself. I'm a patron, but thanks to Sailmaster, I'm now gone. Well, Barry, why are you gone because of Sailmaster? I didn't tell anybody to delete Sailmaster. That should not have been deleted. That was a mistake. So, Barry, I don't know what that's all about, but you need to show out, dude. I'm not apologizing to anybody. I timed him out. Okay. Now he's giving you a lip. Frank. No, Frank's not gone. Okay, everybody. Chill the hell out, okay? People misunderstand things. Frank is very defensive of me. I understand that Frank is very defensive of me. Sailmaster can be a bit of a butt at times, but it's okay. When he comes back, he wasn't deleted. He was timed out. So, well, it's not coming to an end. Chill out. There you go, Teresa. Said what's on his mind, but at least he is respectful to a point. Yep. Frank's like an electric bug zapper. On a brighter note, Vikings football. Oh, Christ. Don't even talk about football, man. I don't get football out here. I would time out everyone except me and Doug. It might be a team, but I can be an ass. There you go. Maybe I should make Teresa Dean a moderator. Teresa would rule with an iron fist. Sorry, Frank. I don't mean to upset you, Frank, but I just sometimes we got to let people have a little bit of room. I know them well enough. Sailmaster's been a friend. He's tried helping me out. I don't think Sailmaster's going to do anything all of a sudden that's going to be that negative. Of course, I was wrong about Rhonda too, so you never can tell, can you? But let's give him a little bit of rope to hang himself. There's a butt, but he is a good butt. Pilot kids are here at cabin waiting for the Packers game. Okay. Oh, thank you. Where am I at tonight? Yeah, I agree, Barry. Too much politics. I agree completely. Where am I at tonight? I am in Pine Island, Connecticut. That's where I am at tonight. Pine Island, Connecticut. I'm hanging out here. I've been here all day trying to figure out a better solution for how to deal with that mess. See that behind me? The pontoon on the one side of it is completely separating away from the boat. I tried towing it from Newport to here. I now have got it some sort of weird kind of bondage thing going on, trying to get it bonded up and under control, and so I'm trying to figure out some way of getting that organized. So, where did you buy your sailboat? Teresa, I bought it in Sandusky, Ohio. I have a nice butt, I've been told. Well, Chris, you're a little weird, son. TMI, you know I like you, buddy. Eugene, I know that. And Frank, you know I love you, brother. You know I do, so don't get upset with me. Real one, that is, not blown up kind. Yeah, my dinghy had a flat. It had a flat. That's what it basically, in front of it when towing. How did you get to the ocean? Dinghy's interesting. Why are you yelling? Okay. All right. So quick story short on the dinghy. Ella gave it to me in Newport, Rhode Island. It was in perfect shape until I poked a hole in it. And when I poked a hole in it, it got to leaking. That leak then filled full of water and became more of a big rip. You really can't see it from here, but this pontoon, you can see it laying in there instead of being out there where it's supposed to be. It completely got messed up, and so I need to do a lot of work on it tomorrow. So we're gonna work on that tomorrow. But you know, guys, okay, we're only 17 minutes into this, and everybody hates everybody already. And you guys are my friends. You know, what the hell am I gonna do dealing with all these trolls when my friends are fighting like this? So, as a name, it should be referred to by his mental and medical status. Cool your jets, and quit crying about your. Adam LaFleur, what are you talking about, dude? Larry has nothing to do with this. AT&T should never have charged the card. I mean, is everybody going crazy tonight? Or put it on the other day. Ouch. I'd like to throw some fun in the chat for my people. I didn't think I would be crucified. Yeah, sorry about that, Sailmaster. You're out of jail, I guess. So, yes, my boat is looking like a thrift store. It certainly is. All right, enough. All right, so I'm just going to start from the beginning. Okay. Lily and I are out here on the boat having a great time at Pine Island in Connecticut. I don't know what all you guys want to fight about, but you guys go ahead and fight amongst yourselves. I'm done looking at it, and I don't think I'm going to read another comment going forward in this live stream. I really don't. Because it seems like all anybody wants to do is find a reason to fight and argue with everybody. It's just nonsense, guys. Have a life. Have fun. Chill out. I know your life sucks for whatever reason. I know you're having a hard time about stuff. Relax and have some fun, man. Wow. So, I shouldn't be reading these, I know. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to put my dukes up, get in there and fight with everybody. Anyhow, the reason I did this live stream tonight is I thought it would be fun to talk about some different fishing lures. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to move the boat forward, east or westward, actually, to get to the next spot that I need to get to. And I need to get fuel. Unfortunately, there's a fuel dock here. I can't get to it because it is too shallow over there. My keel won't get up that far. Forward, west of me, there is a... It is a full moon. You're right, Smokin'. It's a full moon. Everybody's gone crazy tonight. Everybody's gone crazy. So, anyhow, there's an anchorage up ahead of me where I was at the other night called Old Saybrook, New York. And I'm going to go to Old Saybrook. There's a fuel dock right next to it so I can top off my gas cans. I was able to get diesel back by Newport, but I was not able to get gasoline. And I need gasoline for my generator. So I'm going to be going west. I'm going to stop at Old Saybrook, which is only about a 20-mile run tomorrow. It's going to be a good test. And, hey, Carl, I dare you to read this message. Sheen, come on, man. I'm going to go get fuel. But since I'm going to be plugging along very slowly because I'm going to have to motor because there's no really wind tomorrow, and because I'm going to have to go really slow because I'm towing a dinghy and a half or a dinghy and 3/4, as it were, And I've got this one all bonded. I mean, look at all the ropes I got over here, guys. You see all the ropes I got tied? This is like some kind of weird kinky bondage thing with this dinghy going on. I've got a whole bunch of lines trying to secure it, and I've got one more I'm going to add when I go swimming either this evening or in the morning. I got one more I'm going to add on the actual hull itself. I can't reach it right now. I got to remove the, well, you can't even see it. Right there's a fire, right there, there's a fire, you know, thing. And so I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to tie a line on that, and I'm going to secure that line back here to this cleat and raise the hull up a little bit further. So I'm really getting this thing tied up tight and snug right up against the Lily 2 so I can try to make some time. So anyhow, I'm going to go tomorrow, and I'm going to go to Old Saybrook, Connecticut. And it's only about a 20-mile run. It's only taking me about 4 hours. I'm going to test what's going on here and see what's happening. Is Maui Lay in the chats? Did I see Maui Lay? Because if I did, I want to say, hey, Steve, I don't know what the issue was, but you and I need to talk, my friend. Oh. Let me make it feel better. My injection pump just died. 2.5 to 3. Oh, man. Sorry about that, dude, Truth Finder. You're going to Block Island, so nice. Yeah, I'm not going to Block Island. Okay, so haven't seen Steve tonight. No, that's too bad. Anyhow, so I'm going to just go over to Old Saybrook. I'm going to get fuel from my generator, so I've got that refired. And then I'm going to get ready to haul from there. I think from there I'm going to go to New Haven back to Eaton's Neck to Port Washington. At which point, I'm going to tow this dinghy with my other dinghy, which is not going to be fun. I'm going to tow this dinghy with my other dinghy over to the dock there, the boat ramp in Manor Haven, New York, and hopefully Douglas is going to meet me with a U-Haul rental truck, a U-Haul pickup rental truck, which I'm going to rent. And then we're going to take this dinghy over to Doug's house so we can do a whole rebuild on it. We're going to clean the tubes off and scrape all the glue and sand it and buy a whole bunch of new glue and re-glue some new glue on the igloo. It's kind of white, it's an igloo-ish looking thing. Anyhow, we're gonna rebuild this thing and get it back together. I don't know how practical that is given the UV breakdown of the PVC that is there, but anyhow. So my question at the beginning of this live stream was, what would you do? And what I referred to that had nothing to do with, the dinghy. What that referred to is this stuff. Since I'm going to be going pretty slow tomorrow, and I'm going to be out here at the very east end of Long Island, which is some of the best striped bass fishing in the world, my question is, what would you do? So I have a lot of options for baits. I'm going to drag a fish bait tomorrow. Got one pile of things. Okay, you guys are all getting beers. No one got me a beer. I see how you are. Some friends you guys are. No one brought me a beer at all. I got to sit here and drink this damn screwdriver. Orange juice and VO. Not VO, OJ, sorry. Anyhow, I have some options. Now, I'm not going to use any of these because these are way, way too big for the area that I'm going into. So I'm not going to try using any of those baits. We can put that package back. I'm also not going to be using this sucker because he's way too big. So he goes back in the package. And that leaves me a pretty nice selection of some little baits. You can see here a selection of what we got talking about here. Now, I have a few baits. Now, we're talking about striped bass fishing. I have a few baits that are like this. But this is really made for tuna. This is a tuna rig. This trolls out in front of this, makes a lot of bubbling noise up on the surface. This has got a little suction cup kind of nose. It chugs on the surface, makes lots of noise. So that's kind of like a tuna bait. Really not appropriate for the fish that we're going after, because we're going to go after some striped bass and they tend to run a little deeper than that. So ideally we want something weighted with a weighted head that's going to get down low enough. So let me start out by eliminating the two. Yep, I have two of these little feather baits here. So we're going to eliminate these two. We don't need those. And we're also going to talk about size, because size matters. Even though this is a weighted squid jig, it's a little too big for striped bass. A little too big a hook, too big a head, although it's a nice weighted head. It would get down a good depth. But I think this would be a little too big. As would this little squid bait, even though this is wire rigged, which is really set up more for like wahoo and that kind of stuff. Little too big a hook, although a little rusty hook, a little bit too big a hook. I've trolled this one a couple of times already. Not here, but down in the Caribbean. And so that brings me down to a much smaller selection. So let's take a look at what we're talking about now. We're basically down to like squid-looking shaped baits that have a weighted head that are going to be able to give us a little bit of depth. So what I want to think about is color. You've got something like this, which has got a big flashy skirt. If we had really clear water, that would be a good choice. A little pink bait with a stinger hook would also be a good choice if we had live bait to rig into that, but we don't really have live bait to rig into that. So then that brings us to this option, a little pink squid, but it's a little bit large hook for striped bass, although I think this would work very well. I'm actually leaning towards this one a little bit. But then we also have all the pretty baits. We got all of these, you know, fancy sparkly tails, weighted, wire rigged for like wahoo and that kind of stuff, but they would also work for stripers. And we have a few different choices of different colors. Now this one in particular, kind of a dark color, would work kind of well here with this darker water. So, although I'm kind of leaning towards just this plain simple pink bait, because the water's dark, but you know, we've got about 8 feet of clarity up here, so not too dark. So what do you guys think? Which bait do you think would be best to be using for me tomorrow? I'm going to put a line out and troll since I'm going to be going slow. What do you guys think I should be trolling behind me tomorrow? Catch a wild tuna, now that would be a hell of a job. Well, you're not going to catch any tuna here on Long Island. I had a friend who made fly fishing lures that seemed like a lot of work. They are a lot of work. Lots of money sitting there. Yes, it is, Billy. Do you normally keep your lures on the cockpit toilet? No, I don't usually keep the lures in the cockpit toilet. I store them in this little bag here inside of a bag like this. It's mesh on one side, clear plastic on the other side, so I can store the baits in here. Tends to keep them untangled and stuff. Yellowfin off East End. Yeah, but way off the East End, Doug. Way off the East End for yellowfin tuna. I had a cat bring home a real colorful dead bird, and my friend went wild. Okay. For the feathers to make some lures out of. Okay. Change the best ones out every hour, and you tell us what worked. Now, Adam LaFar is probably the best idea. None of those. Everything you showed is big game and deep water. Rapala or spoons is what you need. You think so? A Rapala or a spoon for striped bass? Huh. Well, maybe you're cool. Maybe you're right. I vote for the pink squid. Troll a troll. Wouldn't that be nice? Hello, Douglas Deaton. If you were not towing dinghy, I would use 2 poles. Yeah, I'm not using 2 poles. Use something that looks like a bloodworm. Huh. Why would you troll a bloodworm? I think you should eBay 75% of those baits and buy more liquor. I've got plenty of liquor, thank you. Lily, go lay down. Go lay down. You're just dancing back and forth here. You're not going forward or back. There you go. Silver spoons work well. Carl, do you need a fishing license to fish there? No, Teresa Dean. I have a New York State fishing license, but you don't need it for the saltwater. I just go to the seafood shop, buy a fish. Spend the rest of the day drinking beer. Yeah, there you go. You agree with Kula. Okay. Something that looks like a pogey. Those lures are for, yes, they are, Kula. They are. They're for mahi, wahoo, and tuna. You're absolutely correct. You need to be in 200 plus feet. Yep. Yep. Yeah, and I thought I would just try dragging one for striper. I don't know that they wouldn't work for a striper. Head on the head, got burnt. Airboat out as well. Wasn't a problem when I had more hair. Yeah, Soundmaster, I hear you, brother. I'm with you, 6'7". Okay. All right. So you guys think I should just get a regular plastic and put it out? Okay, I'm going to have to dig them out of that cooler. Because this cooler here, you guys can see it's filled to the top with baits. Absolutely filled to the top. I have no more room in that 48-quart cooler for anything else. It's already filled full of fishing baits. So I'll dig through there and find a nice size Rapala or something. Try deep dive Rapala. Okay. Beer's on the kitchen table. Hey, Pilot, what's up? That sounds good. All right. Well, I'm glad we finally got everybody back from fighting and arguing with each other. I don't know what the hell was going on earlier, but why aren't you fishing now? Because I am live streaming. You've been diving yet? No, Teresa Dean, I've not been diving yet. I've done a little snorkeling, but not really diving. So, are they live baits? Nope, just trolling baits. So, just troll. Why aren't I fishing yet? Well, for a lot of reasons, I've not been fishing yet. But mostly right now, guys, we've been focusing on just getting the boat sailing systems trying to organized and together and overloading my boat with too much crap. So fishing would make good content. It certainly would, and it will, and it will, and it has, and it will again. So use your mast and maybe your boat a shrimper. Yeah, maybe. So, man, well, you guys just took the wind out of me. I thought I was gonna have fun, talk about different baits and stuff, and you guys just like ruined my party. So, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I'll put all my baits away. You guys don't want to play with them. Tell you what, I like these little blue mesh bags. Oh, what the hell. I'm going to start out dragging that pink squid tomorrow and just see what it does. So, flex spray for you to make a wetsuit. Yeah, take more cans. I actually have a wetsuit. I have two. I have two 3mm microprene 3mm wetsuits, and I've got a dive skin. What I don't have is I don't have a buoyancy compensator or a set of regulators or a tank. Those are the three big items that I need. So, yeah, I know, cool. I asked. What are you going to put all that? What are you going to put all that stuff? I'm going to put it right back where it was. Okay, good choice on the pink squid. Thanks, Patriot Canadian. I'm out fishing for months and never do it. Maybe people don't believe you. Evil, no, Knievel. Maybe I'm just not someplace where I really want to fish yet. What do you think of them apples? So, until you find something. Bubba, that's always great advice. I agree with that. So, none of that's new stuff. Sailing upwinds, none of that's new stuff. This is all fishing tackle I've had for years. So, you're going back to New Haven? No, I'm not going back to New Haven. Am I going to New Haven? I might go to New Haven. I don't know. Yeah, Allen's, I don't know. He does have other priorities. Ask the locals what they use. Yep. You're the one that's running our party, looking defensive and negative. You know, Adam of Florida, you try doing this channel and getting beat up as much as I've been beat up lately and see how defensive you are. Put the extra head, etc. on the pickup truck and let Doug have a yard sale. Yeah, I'm still vacillating between which of the two heads I'm going to use. I'm working on taking some measurements and stuff, and then we'll figure it out from there. So, Evil No Knievel, I don't care if you doubt my fishing skills. No problem, guys. I just thought it would be fun to start talking about baits and different things that we could do, but you guys all just threw cold water on that. I guess everybody just wants to fight tonight, so I'm going to let you guys go ahead and fight. Me, I'm going to sit here on my boat and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful sunset. I got a full moon out here in front of me I'm watching. It's a nice, cool evening. It got down to 65 here last night. Got down to 65, so we have no wind in the forecast for this evening, although that doesn't seem to make a difference in this anchorage. My boat was rocking and rolling last night, and it was because of guys like this guy. Boats were coming and going, I mean, right on through. You know, I had some friends of mine call me at 1:30 in the a.m. asking me what in the hell I was doing awake. Well, I was awake because so many boats were going in and out of here. This anchorage was rocking and rolling last night. I was butt-ass exhausted after 2 days of beating against my head against the wall, getting up to Newport and back. And the last thing I needed was a bad night's sleep, and that's what I got last night. So, you know, you only need one nice fish to keep making a mess with the full. Yeah, that's true. You should have your show after Carl's. Okay, full moon is Sunday. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about, Akula, okay? All right, that's a full moon. I don't care what day you say it's a full moon, that's full moon. What is with everybody? Everybody just, oh, I'm right, you're wrong. We got to fight about something. So, geez, guys, give it a rest. Just start deleting anyone who makes negative comments and see how many do it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Cliff. You're right. I probably should get to that, shouldn't I? I mean, guys, geez. Need to wrap up the show. Wrap up the show. We're only 38 minutes into the show. Are you saying you can't sleep if the boat is moving? Yo, Jen, moving a little bit is one thing, but dumping me off of the bed is quite another. When the boat's rocking and rolling so bad that it wakes me up because I'm afraid I'm going to fall on the floor, that's bad. I mean, I gave serious consideration to moving to the floor last night, so. I got popcorn. Did I miss something? Okay. Yeah, man, everyone's on the rag tonight. Sorry, ladies. I know some people find that offensive, but what about a leak cloth? I don't have a leak cloth set up in my main salon, so. Is that a lighthouse behind you? No, that's the University of Connecticut Institute there. Well, okay, yeah, maybe that's a lighthouse right there. Connecticut's Oceanographic Institute, so. Much is just fun jabbing. Okay, much is just fun jabbing. Bubba, all right, man, I thought I was drinking a lot. Anyhow, kids, you know, I'm at the point now I almost don't really care anymore. I'm going to do my show. I'm going to get on here and I'm going to do my live streams. I've got 3 or 4 videos in the works that are getting ready to come out here before the end of the month. And that's what I'm doing. If people watch, they watch. If they don't watch, they don't watch, you know. I'm just going to relax and have fun and live my life, and you guys can fight and argue all you want to, you know. I'm really fed up with the trolls and all their activity. I don't care anymore. I mean, I've just gotten finally to the point where I almost just don't give a rat's ass. I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to do my channel, and I'm loving enjoying my life out here on the boat with my dog. And there's nothing anybody can say or do that's going to negatively impact that. Nothing. So, I don't know what to tell all these people that want to fight and argue about stuff, and you know, make sure that they're right and I'm wrong or whatever. You know, it's just I don't understand that mentality. I don't understand that that thinking. But you know, here's the deal, guys. I refuse to accept your reality and have created my own. And that's kind of where I'm at right now in my life. I have refused to accept the reality of what life is like, you know, and you know, what everybody has to do and deal with. And, you know, I don't care if you want to call me a troll or an e-beggar or a scum or, you know, I don't care. That's more of a reflection on you than it is on me. So you're right. My dog is having an absolute blast sitting up there looking around. Look at her. The head's pivoting around. She's just checking out what's going on around her. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here on my boat having a good time. I wasted 5 hours today arguing with AT&T, trying to provide you guys with a better live stream. For what? So I could get yelled at and chewed out by people. I don't get it. So, oh, shame on your car. You're a boo. Hey, Teresa. Oh, you're funny, darling. You really are. So anyhow, kids, I'm out here having the time of my life. I'm enjoying my shitty little boat with my 2 heads and my 2 dinghies. And if people have a problem with that, that's their problem and not mine, you know? It's only temporary. I realize it's temporary. People want to jump up and down and yell and scream and call me names because of it, then that's their problem. So, it's all good, man. Ian, I won't give great. Okay. Doug, I concur. Think y'all need to smoke a fatty and chill. Ah, Douglas, I do concur with that. Yep. Shitty boat. Yeah, you know what? Sailing, it's my shitty boat. So, too bad. It's my shitty boat. And it's my shitty boat that's paid for. And it's my shitty boat that, even though I just came through a really nasty divorce and lost pretty much everything I owned, quite literally, I lost everything I owned except for what I had in the back of my Ford Excursion and my dog. I was able to take that and buy this little boat and fix it up. And you know what? I've got over 1,000 miles under my keel. So my shitty little boat has been a hell of an adventure for me. And it's all good. It's all good. I'm in a little community here. I'm in a rolling anchorage. I'm not happy with that, but you know what? Tomorrow I get to move to a new anchorage. So I'll find some Xanax. Sailing was quoting you. Okay. That boat has been good for you. A shitty boat. Yes, Andy, it really has been. I'm not deleting anybody. My divorce is final, and well, let's just say he lost some. Hey, Teresa Dean, congratulations on getting that done, darling. Congratulations on getting that done. I wish I had your shitty boat. Hey, my little shitty boat's still holding together, although tomorrow morning I gotta put some oil in it. My oil's low. I checked my oil this evening. I gotta put a little oil in the morning. I gotta get another line on my dinghy, so I got it contained. My other dinghy is over there someplace, unless it drifted off. I don't see it. Yeah, there it is behind the boat. So, my outboard motor from my dinghy works great. I love my little outboard motor. You're enjoying the heck out of it. There you go. I think the screwdriver's kicking in. Yep. Sorry about your loss. That sucks. Oh, Teresa, it does suck, but you move on. Hey, Woodbeast, I am being myself, man. But like I always say, tomorrow's a new day. Move on and move forward. That's right, Teresa. You have no payments, so you're rich. Yeah. Get some of that too. My boat, my shitty little boat. There you go, Andy. I like that. My boat, my shitty little boat. And it really is, you know. I mean, I've got 2 shitters on my boat. It's a shitty little boat right now, so I don't want to be doing what you're doing and what you're doing. Oh, I don't know about that, Nelson. I mean, some of the people are people that sail anyway, and they're out there having fun, and it's a great lifestyle. You know, it really is. So, what's the name of my vessel? The Lily 2. Teresa, I guess you didn't hear all that. I went boat shopping. I found a boat that had the same name as my dog. That's why I bought it. Kid you not. I was not going to buy this boat. I thought the boat had needed too much work, needed to be fixed up too much. And I walked up to the back of the boat to tell the guy I wasn't going to buy his boat. When I looked up and saw the name of it, I was like, crap, now I got to buy the boat. My dog's name's Lily. I've had Lily for 2.5 years. She's the light of my life and literally has saved my life when I was in a dark, depressed state. If it wasn't for having my dog, I would have shot myself in the head a long time ago. And then I saw this boat with her name on it, the Lily 2, and man, I took that as a sign, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I took that as a sign. Sit. 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 Good girl. She's a good dog. So here's my girl Lily. Yes, just sit. No, you're gonna knock everything over. Get back up there. Come on, back up there. Get. There you go. There's really not a lot of room on the boat right now, so. Yeah, Lily does love me, so. Hey, Teresa, I appreciate it, darling. Still pissed you did not give me any peonies. Call my shitty little boat. You know, Kula, the guy who wrote that song is an awesome. He was an awesome guy that wrote that song. But yeah, I'll tell you a little funny story. The other night I played that song. As you guys know, I played it on my iPad so you guys could hear it. The next morning I woke and BMI Records filed a copyright claim on the song. I kid you not. BMI Records filed a copyright claim on the song that was written by a friend of mine about me. Absolutely unique song. Never heard it before anywhere ever. BMI could not possibly own the tracks to that, but that's the way shit is on YouTube nowadays. BMI filed a copyright claim. As soon as they heard music, they file a copyright claim. So, no, not Body Man, BMI Records. So, hey, Carrie Beth, what's up? You got to see Carl and Lily together. Really appreciate their bond. Thank you, Douglas. Yeah, I think you're right, Billy. It's automatic. Where are we going tomorrow? Tomorrow we're going to go, very short run tomorrow. I'm only going to go over to Old Saybrook. I'm going to go to Old Saybrook tomorrow. And the reason why I'm going here is because I need fuel for the generator. So it's the tune behind it. Boy, I thought it was a pretty original tune, but you know, we'll find out. So CMO Troll. CMO Troll, huh? Don't know what that's about. So VMI Troll. Okay. B as in boy. BMI. Like body mass index. BMI Troll. BMI Records filed a claim. So, yeah, Teresa, it's in one of the previous videos. I don't dare play it on this video for the fact that they demonetized this one too because of their claims. So, no Mystic Pizza. We decided to head west. I'm cold, guys. It was 65 degrees last night. I had to have the blanket and a sheet and a blanket on me last night. It was cold here. I'm getting my hair cut at Big Bitch the barber right now. All right. Why do you care if he can prove it? Well, Gene, just so you know, Teresa has been a long time friend of mine, guys. Cache some of the mods, send the wing on the wing video link. And some of the mods send the wing on wing video link. I don't know. I guess they could. Which video was that? Thanks, spell check. Yeah, I hear you, Bubba. Blue GRT, your hair cut from my daughter. Yeah, I know, Doug. I'm probably gonna have to see her when I'm back in Port Washington and get another cut before I head south. So, no, I'm busy drinking beer. Billy, I agree with that. I'm out of alcohol though. Oh no, I'm not. I got a little bit left. Not much. Now I'm out of alcohol. And boy, if there was ever a night I could use one, tonight I want to really over-medicate myself so I can get some sleep. My wing-on-wing selling video where JD was asking for it. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember which one that was, but Barbers are good for a joke. It is a good one. Oh, well, I don't know if she's your typical barber there, Bubba. I thought we were doing drone flying today. Yeah, we didn't fly the drone today. Frank must be pissed at me. Sailmaster, Frank, okay, guys, just so you know, Frank is having a really hard time. He's having a bunch of medical issues. He's been in and out of emergency rooms and in and out of doctors. Frank is really having some serious medical issues going on right now. So let's give Frank a wide berth and be patient with him. He got upset with me tonight, understandably. Frank's just having a hard time right now, and so my prayers go out to Frank. He's a great guy, and I appreciate everything he does. So my prayers go out to Frank to that you know, he'll understand that we still love him, but I hope he gets better. So I'll say his blessing for him. Health sucks most days. I understand that more than most. Yes, Teresa, you do, don't you, darling? It's all good, Sailmaster. You know, you're part of the community. Yep, Andy, there you go. Yeah, everyone's part of the community, and everybody kind of gets along. Although for some reason this evening, I guess everybody was just on a Hermit's joke. How do you get holy water? Boil the hell out of it. There you go. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you putting up. There's a link to my PayPal. Should anybody want to contribute to the cause? Yeah, Frank's having some hard times, guys. Let's be patient with him. Where is everyone for who is here? Okay. Frank does it. There you go. Cliff's got a good question. Where's everybody from? Teresa Dean, where are you from? You're from Tennessee, Maine. Dixon, Germany. Yeah, das ist sehr gut. Teresa, Southwest Virginia. Okay, that's right. Tennessee. I was thinking Tennessee, but you're right. Southwest Virginia. So where is everybody? Thank you. Virginia, Wisconsin. Seems smoother in here since Frank guy quits. Hey, Saggy, that's not the case. Frank's having a tough time. Be careful. Florida, planet Earth. I don't know, Billy. I don't know if I agree with that, man. I really don't know if I would let you claim planet Earth as your place of residence, man. Florida, Boston, Mass. There Jane is. Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia. Yeah. Hey, guys, talking about Nova Scotia, you know, have you guys checked out the what's it called? The woodenbling.com, the wooden, WOODENBLING, the woodenbling.com. Check it out. He's one of my subscribers, and he's got a great channel where he sells a whole bunch of stuff made out of wood. So go check out thewoodenbling.com if you would, and check it out. So yeah, Billy, don't call me at 1 o'clock again. People on Earth, how are you? Another night of talking about trolls. We're not talking about trolls, JD. To Janet's husband too, not call. Jeez, Adam, get over it, man. Okay, Adam, you have no idea anything about this man, so get over it. You have no idea what you're talking about. Smoking was just here last month. Trolls are Finn's Fisher friend. Thanks, buddy. Hi, team. How is everybody? Ahoy, Skipper. How you doing, man? Ahoy, Skipper. You know, I noticed one of your comments earlier today, and I want to tell you that I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So, I shrimp with Forrest Gump. There you go, Bubba. I'm not tall enough to be a troll. Oh, Teresa, come on. Bubba Gump. Yeah, Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Well, cool, Ahoy Skipper. I'm looking forward to it. Sober Island, not me. Meet up at Annapolis. Yes, absolutely. Meet up at Annapolis. I love shrimp. Oh, man, I do love shrimp. He's a vegetable. He doesn't hear anymore. Watch a lot of selling channels. I don't remember ever hearing about trolls, just saying. Wow. Came in second place, first place with Lightning 19. Okay, Ian, cool. Sailmaster's cruise. Nope, Sailmaster's cruise is over, I think. That was mean, Jen. That was really mean. Yep, I agree, Teresa. That kind of was, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, let me clarify, Larry, for you guys, just so we can get this out and about, okay? Larry is non-communicative, eats his meals through a hose, doesn't do anything but watch TV all day. Love the guy. He's a great guy. I help him out when I was there. He would fall down. I was the one to go in and help him pick him up. He spends all day long, every day, in a diaper. He does not get. Johanna tries as best she can, but she is a very small, petite woman, and Larry is a pretty good-sized guy. Larry's a veteran, and he's given up. He's given up on life. He has no intention on living any longer. He has no future. His life's not going to go any further. He's not going to grow. He's not going to get better. And Larry doesn't care anymore. That's the reality of life. My sons may not like that idea. Their wives may not like that idea. Johanna may not like that idea. But that's where Larry is at. Larry is right now, he gets pneumonia, he goes better, they send him home, and a couple months later he gets pneumonia and he gets back in the hospital, and they, a week or two later, 10 days later, they send him home, and this is a rinse, repeat, recycle situation that's been going on now for a couple of years, and Larry's fed up with it. He's tired of it. So for those of you guys who get all bent out of shape about Larry, that's the situation with him. Other than that, you can take your opinions and keep them to yourself. So, yeah, Bubba, if only they would give him. Actually, Larry refuses to have hospice care. They've tried to put him into a facility, and he refuses to go. So, well, Larry, so you guys know, is my ex-wife Johanna's current husband. He's a great guy. He really is a great guy. He was an awesome guy. Is an awesome guy, did a great job, helped raise my kids, loves my grandkids, and got respect for the man. But at this stage in his life, he's ready to go. And I think people need to respect that. So, Teresa Dean, he does have a bunch of people coming to his house all the time. I mean, there's a lot of people coming to his house all the time. I'm not bent about Larry. I don't know him. I just know he's been referred to as a vegetable. Well, Jen, that's because he's in pretty much a vegetative state. He's non-communicative. He doesn't do anything at all day long. So like a vegetable, he just lays there. I don't know what else you would call that. McCormick Spice makes Old Bay. All right, there you go. Okay. Yeah, Doug, you all ready for... Hey, Dave Marshall, what's up, brother? How you doing? Maryland Blue Crab. Oh, man. Sailmaster, I'm ready for some blue crab. We don't come by twice a week. Supply all prescriptions for free. Yeah, Bubba, he gets subscriptions for free. He's got nurse service. He's got girls that come and give him a bath once a week. Once a week. Could you imagine only taking a bath once a week? I can't tell you how many times I've had to pick that guy up off the floor in a diaper covered in urine, And I'm sorry, I love my ex-wife and I love Larry a lot, but I'm not going to change the guy's diaper for him. That's a little bit beyond my thing, so. Well, JD, they may take it down, but that's a reality of life. That is the way I felt years ago. Seems like a whole nother life now, but it is the way I felt, so. Vegetable. He won't care. Jen, I'm sure he won't care. Not only do I know he won't care, he'll never even watch this video. Larry will never watch my videos. He doesn't care about my videos, so. Depressing talk. I agree. Let's move on. Jumping off a bridge once, always wonder if she made it. I think New Orleans crab boil beats Baltimore. Okay, well, there you go. Unless Frank sends him a link. All right, so let's talk about crabs because, from here, I'm not a fan of Old Bay seasoning. From here, I'm going to be moving down to that area, to Crab City. I'm going to leave here, Long Island Sound. I'm going to go to Port Washington. I'm going to spend about a week there working on this dinghy and some other stuff. And then we're going to head down towards Annapolis. I figure it's going to take me about 10 to 14 days to get to Annapolis. It's about what I figured. If there's absolutely no problems, and if I can have perfect weather, if there's no problems, and if I have perfect weather, I can make Annapolis in 9-10 days from Port Washington, New York. But we know that's not going to happen, and we also know I'm going to want to take a couple of days off after some big runs and stuff and relax. Hey, John Dolan, how you doing? Claim to have been a firefighter again. Adam, why would I never claim to? I've been a firefighter for 8 years. Why would I never claim to be a firefighter again? That makes no sense. Small engine repair tomorrow. John Dolan, Doug, wish you the best of success. 2 a.m. here. Hey, Dick, you take care, brother. Good night, Dick. Appreciate it, man. Red new potatoes and corn on the cob. Oh, yeah, there you go. John Dolan in the house. There you go, Andy. Yep, he certainly is. So, won't change a friend's diaper. Yeah. Not on a regular basis. That's not my job. Oh. Food truck offered food at half price. Food truck offer, okay. I don't know where that came from, but okay. So, Adam's second warning. Okay. Anyhow, guys, so I'm planning on heading down to Maryland, which is Crab Central. Should be able to find, you know, I was really kind of bummed all the way up to Newport, and I did not get a lobster. Saw a crap load of lobster pots all over the place, but I never got a lobster up here in New England. And now I'm going to be heading back down. I will find some crab when I go down through Annapolis. I'm sure of that. Dave Marshall says Annapolis has great blue crab with Old Bay spice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. King crab is the best. Oh, I got overdone with king crab up in Alaska. Pilot, don't be a snowflake. Avocado, hate the itch. Hate the itch. Avocado, okay. Okay, you guys are kind of weird tonight. All right. Anyhow, so I'm kind of looking forward to some crab. That's going to be fun. I like some crab with Old Bay. You sit there with a hammer and pound it out. So, only ones worth messing with is the Alaskan Kings. I don't know about that, Cliff. I really like the little golden crabs that you could buy there at oh, what the hell is that market there in Anchorage that I used to go to all the time? Had sort of a Japanese sounding name to it. There was a market there in Anchorage that I could go to and buy king crab, live king crab, and they would cook it on the spot for you. So. Takes too long. Sagi's? No, that wasn't it. Sagaya. There you go. Sagaya's Market. Yes, Cliff, you're right. I would go to Sagaya's Market and we'd buy those. Not the big reds, because in Alaska you can get big reds. I mean, those claws are as big. The arms as big as your wrist. My wrist, which is pretty damn big. But at the Sagaya Market, we would get some of the. Golden kind of colored crabs and stuff, the tanner crabs and stuff, and some of those were much sweeter than the big red crabs, much finer, much smaller crab, but tastier meat. But I agree, at Sagaya's Market, sometimes you get some of those giant king crabs that they got at here local and fresh, and man, I mean, as big around as my wrist is how big some of those legs would be. You would get a lot of meat out of them. I mean, one leg would be more meat I'd get out of an entire 6-pound lobster here on the East Coast. So, but I'm looking forward to some of those blue crabs. Those are kind of good eating. So I'm going to bed. Ian, you take care, brother. We'll see you later. You're a man or woman? It's hard to tell. Yeah, Cliff is a man sailing when upwinds. He's a man. So soft crabs are the best. Yeah, that's true. Well, there's something to be said about that too, Bubba. Some soft-shelled crab, deep fried, and put on a sandwich. That could be pretty good. Yeah, that could be pretty good. So, anyhow, kids, listen, we're well over the hour, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this. Got a beautiful night out here. I'm enjoying looking at that beautiful moon sitting up there. I'm sorry, but that's about as full a moon as you're gonna have. It may get more full, but I'm enjoying the full moon this evening, so. And I've not had dinner yet. I guess I'm not gonna have dinner tonight. I'm just gonna go down below, make my bed and get some sleep because I have a lot to do in the morning, so. Thanks, Teresa, darling. Hey, Teresa, why don't you close up your place and come join me on the boat for a bit? If you quit smoking. If you quit smoking. You gotta quit smoking. Can't abide by smoking. Of course, you'll have to bring your oxygen bottle with you, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Oh, man. All right, guys. Nope, still smoking and gonna die smoking. Yeah, I know, Teresa. I know. It is what it is, darling. We all make our choices in life, don't we? It's the only vice I have left. There you go. I'm hungry for some andouille sausage now. Oh, wow. Blue crabs are soft. When they shed only a few hours, need to be harvested timely. Yep, that's right, Bubba. You know, when they harvest, they don't harvest them timely. They just harvest blue crabs. Some crab that are just in the right time. So, it is. Anyhow, kids, I'm going to go ahead and end this. You guys can't even see me anymore in this light, so. Had the fried bologna sandwich for that. Hey, nothing wrong with fried bologna. I like when you take the little thin slices of bologna and it makes little sombreros in the skillet. You got to be a fried bologna connoisseur to understand what a sombrero is when it comes to fried bologna. So, you know you're talking about fried bologna when you talk about sombreros. So, awful lot of weight better tonight. Hey, John. Yeah, actually, I'm losing quite a bit of weight. I really am. We can see the chat. It's all good. Grew up on bologna. I don't understand. Ate them tonight. Yep. Put in tanks and check every few hours. We put in tanks and check every few hours, huh? Oh, okay, Bob, I see what you're saying. You take them and you put them in the tanks waiting for them to shed, and then take them out fresh as they're shedding. I get it, so. Anyhow, kids, listen, I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. We're way past the hour, and I'm tired. I got to take a leak and go to sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night, and I'm still pretty exhausted, so. Oh, Adam LaFleur, what is your problem, man? You're just like, want to fight all day today. Teresa's an old friend of mine I've known for a long time, okay? Let Teresa and I be. If you don't like what Teresa and I do, watch something else. It's all good, my friend. Whatever. With that said, on that ridiculous note, oh, laugh my ass. Oh, yeah, Teresa, I know, right? John Dolan has been smoking 51 years. I know, guys. My parents smoked. My ex-wife smoked. I'm sorry. I just don't smoke. I used to. I don't anymore. My thing, so. Anyhow, y'all, be good, be careful, take good care of one another. In the description down below, there's links to my Patreon and PayPal should you want to join the cause and help out. If not, well, that's all good too. Yep, smoking is really bad for your health, and I know this. Yep, Teresa does know that. She certainly does. Nothing a cigarette can't fix. Wish I never started. Yep. I'm in rooms, everything. Yes, Doug, I agree. Good night, America, and all the ships at sea. Good night, everybody. Be good, be careful, and take good care of one another. We'll see you guys tomorrow, kids. Bye.